Tell me a little bit about yourself and your position here at South.
Yeah, my name is E.Sayre. I am a music teacher at South High School. I teach band and jazz and music theory and composition. This is the beginning of my fourth year here, and I'm from Minneapolis myself, so this is kind of fun to be back in my home district teaching uh, in the Minneapolis Public Schools.
Cool. So, why did maybe not you, but the music department decide to create a secondary music position, like general music position?
Yeah, we had been discussing for several years, and even before my employment here, they'd been discussing the idea of what it means to have diversity in the music program. And I think what a lot of people think when they hear that question is, how can we get the band to look different other than white students?
Mm-hmm.
Or they think, how can we get orchestra to have more students that are not white? And I think that's kind of a shallow response, or even like kind of shading of the question. I think if you think about your music department as a whole, and if you think about students as a whole, you want to look at what they're interested in, not where you want to convince them to be. And so a lot of our students, not just students of color, are interested in pop music, and the greatest way to, or the quickest way to access pop music for our students is through guitar playing. And so we had thought that that would be a really great way to bring more students into the music program without kind of trying to convince them or force them to do something that might not be expressive for them. It's also a pretty nice way to access that singer-songwriter style that we can't so easily do in instrumental music when we're trying to teach syncopation and the key of E major. Instead, you could just play it on guitar in your first 2 weeks. So I think it's a more accessible part of our program, and it's a more applicable part of our program for many students who don't want that Western ideal of band and orchestra. So, and it's a part of our program, so it's not that this is not benefiting the band program or the string program. It's benefiting all of us. And yeah, so that's why I created that.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that, how it's benefiting all of us?
Yeah, certainly. I think by having students in our music department who are representing a wide range of backgrounds are helping our students understand that music is not an exclusive thing. It helps our community understand that our department is not exclusive. It helps parents understand that we do care about accessing all of our students, and our students know that we care about all of them. And I think it's pretty easy for music programs in any school to be kind of insulated from and cut off from the rest of the school. You don't do grading the same way. You don't sometimes follow the academic schedule in many similar ways, and people see the music department as this kind of other thing. And I think when we get everyone in the other thing, it then becomes just a bigger part of everything.
Yeah. Were there any kind of resistance from other teachers or administrators when you proposed this new position and the classes?
Yeah, no, that was really awesome. South is really amazing for that. They were in a mode that they needed more electives, and so they came to us and asked what could we do with another elective, which was really great. They were very supportive of the idea of offering something different other than more band and more orchestra. I think we were all very excited about it enough that they knew that they trusted us and they trusted our professional understanding and judgment, that they knew this would be a good step for our school. So,
So what, this is kind of a funny question because I'm the person who you hired, but what were you looking for in the person that you hired?
yeah, someone's coming in.
I'll pause. Okay, there we go.
When we were hiring our newest music staff member, I think what we were looking for is someone who was excited to be that teacher, someone who was not wanting to be a high school band teacher or a choir teacher or orchestra teacher. We wanted someone who was going to be excited about it, someone who was going to be excited about the kind of students they were going to work with, someone who values a diversity of students, someone who values a diversity of abilities. Obviously, what we believe in our music department is everyone's a musician and that everyone deserves a chance to learn music. you don't have to come in and prove anything to us. And so we wanted someone who shared those values. And then we also wanted someone who was willing to be a part of a team. We value the team effort here at South, even through it's the first week of school, or the week before the first week of school right now, and we're preparing everything. And we do that as a team as much as we can, and we help each other out when possible. So I think looking for someone who is being willing to be a part of a team was really important to us.